3, 2, 1, play. Hi everyone, it's Taff. Gets a bit of a mess. Hi everyone, it's Taff. Welcome to Naval Action. Here we are. Look, I have a surprise, and that is the ship HMS Surprise. It's a light frigate, and as you can see, I've joined the dirty French. No, I don't mean that. Any French viewers? I'm on the French side, so vive la France, allez le bleu, and all that. And as you can see, I have quite the fleet with me. This is my first ever Trafalgar. And Trafalgar is just that, an epic battle between the British and the French. In this version we have, or in this game we have 20v20. So as you can see, there's Ballonas, which are ships of the line. We've got a couple of victories. We've got Trincomalee. We've got a Constitutions. That red one back there is a Santi. We call them Santi because I can't remember the exact name of it. And basically we are just shuffling up now. Got the victory there, look at that, magnificent. Look how many guns, and they're big heavy guns as well. On the Surprise which I'm sailing, as you can see, I'm just sort of letting them sort themselves out, because we've got ships of the line. So the victories, the Ballonas, the Santis, we all want them. The Santisma, I think that's what it is. Yeah, that red one's a Santisma. Huge ships of the line, first rates. We want them to be in a line, firing at the enemy ships. The light frigates, which I have here in the Surprise, and also the we've got Constitution next to us, which is the dark brown and white stripe. There's also the Trincomalee, which is very similar colours, but it's slightly lighter. And there's the so we've got 4 Surprises: Trincomalees, Constitutions, Ballonas, and Victories, and Santisma. Very even teams. So this is going to be about an hour in length. Feel free to skip on as you see fit. I just thought I'd let the whole battle play out and to see how it goes. Oh, shots fired. As you can see, they're still jiffling, making their... it's a bit of a mess. We've got a bit of a chunk of players here, a bit of a bottleneck. I think we've got a couple of people who've or one of them who's disconnected, and everyone's trying to steer around it. There you can see that Trincomalee there just sort of stopped, and everyone's sort of sailing around it. Now, as I said, we are in the HMS Surprise, which is a light frigate, and this is really the lightest ship, or the smallest, weakest ship you can enter the Trafalgar battles with, because this ship can pretty much be disintegrated by one of the bigger ships of the line with one volley. So anything smaller than this, you got no chance. Oops, I'm just, while sailing, one of the common things you'll get is if you're typing in chat, even in TeamSpeak or into the team chat or into the global chat, it's very common to forget to then come out of the team chat, and when you steer, you just fill the comment box up with A's, D's, W's and S's. It's the usual thing, but I'll keep an eye on that. Right, so we seem to be clearing the line nicely. So all the frigates, so that's the Surprises, the Trincomalees, and the Constitutions. So the Constitution's a super frigate, the Trincomalee's a heavy frigate, we're the light frigate. We're all now moving out of the line and forming up our own little group, and we'll go after the other ships. Now, when it comes to the frigates, we are faster and more manoeuvrable than the bigger ships, so we need to be manoeuvring in behind the bigger ships and firing, raking their sterns to try and do as much damage as we can. There's the Constitution just in front of us. Got the side strife there, or side strafe, sorry. He's in a Surprise as well, but he's on the other side of the line, which is A little bit vulnerable out there, to be honest with you. The other thing worth noting is that I think we've only got 12-pound guns on the Surprise. We've got the long-range version, but they will do very little damage to the bigger ships, the Victories and the Santisma. They will literally just scratch the paintwork. It's quite demoralising when you see it, actually. So we are still sailing in line. Frigates to the far side of the line, which is good. We're staying out of the way to let the big ships of the line engage each other. Just keeping defend the rear frigs. So the English forces, the dirty English pig dogs, they have split their force. So they've got the line going as you normally would, but they've also sent some ships behind us to keep pushing us to. So they've split their forces. Different tactic. Let's see if we can get any range on these guys. No, pretty much. No. Got another Surprise to our right. And in these situations, situational awareness is key. You know, these ships do not turn instantly. They don't slow down instantly. We've got Ferro in the frigate coming towards us. Okay, so we've done a turn. We've made a turn. Everyone's made a turn. So let's turn out. Keep an eye on Manny as well, just in case he cuts back. But it looks like we are making a turn here. Because the order has come that for the frigates to turn around and engage the ships at the rear, which to me seems a little bit suicidal, because we are 4 light frigates, a couple of heavy frigates and a couple of super frigates, so we're not really equipped to take on any ships of the line. We need to be taking on other frigates and maybe, you know, getting a cheeky shot against the stern of any ship of the line. It's very common in PvP and these kind of battles where there's a lot of ships. There's a lot of friendly fire, not just cannon fire, but also ships crashing into each other. Because when you're in the targeting of the cannons mode, it's very easy to just run into somebody, because you know your situational awareness is lessened because you're focusing on aiming your cannons and stuff. So we've got a couple of heavy frigates behind us and a Surprise by the looks of it. And I think there's also a Victory behind us, and I don't fancy taking a pop at that. It could be a Bellona. It could be a Bellona, but it's a ship of the line anyway. So you've got side strife out there with he's braving it. He's braving it out in his little Surprise. Fair dues to him. And what should happen is that when you can see, if you look on the horizon with the water, you can see like a white circle outline just below the horizon there. Now that is the battle zone, and there is a selected arena, as it were, where the battle has to take place. So eventually the line will have to make a turn, and that is when all sorts of things happen. At the moment we're not quite going parallel to each other. They are actually getting closer and closer and closer. So eventually the tip will touch, and that's when the turn will be made, and we'll start intermingling. There you go. There's definitely a Victory behind us. So Captain Ilan is saying 6 ships from behind are closing range. So we are being boxed in a little bit, but as I said, we haven't even fired a shot yet. It's not our business to get involved in the ships of the line battle. And really, if we were closer to the line, as I say, I can't even get it. See what our range is. not even up to the ship. So we're not in range. But as a light frigate, our support role would be taking out rigging and that kind of thing. Oh, we've had two people. We've had Grey Howl and Captain. Is that double Elan or Ilan? I don't know if it's an I or an L, to be honest with you. They have disconnected, which is a bit of a blow, but it may help us in the long run, because with two people disconnecting back there, that will no doubt slow the English who are pursuing us from behind, because it is easy damage, and this game is all about grinding out damage at the moment to get the better ship. So I should imagine that they will stop and finish them off, which may give us a little more leeway. I'm just given a broadside of cannonballs, and I think I just went through the rigging of the Santisma there. Okay. No deaths yet. Everyone's still okay. We are definitely getting closer because everyone's starting to open up now. Let's just try a shot on that Santi. No idea where that went. No idea. You obviously went over, so we're definitely in range. But from this range, the cannonballs are not going to do any damage at all. We're probably better loading chain and going for the rigging and the sails. Try and slow them down. You take out ship of the line's sails to a point where they can't repair them. Where did that go? Into the Bermuda Triangle, never to be seen again. There we go. Okay, we're well over the top of them, aren't we? Okay, well over the top. Let's lower. That's short. That's a Bellona we are firing at, so that's a light ship of the line. But it is a ship of the line and pretty damn tough in every other circumstance. So I think we hit there. So we'll launch the rest of the volley. Oh, we've got an English frigate cutting through our line, or coming to cut through our line. I don't think we did much damage there. But as you can see, when you're focusing your guns, you've got no real awareness of what's in front of you. So if somebody had made a sharp turn or stopped, then the chances are we would run into the back of them. Okay, so there's that English Heart Squadron coming in behind us. And look, the lines are slowly meeting. Oh, no, just a bit higher. If you can get shots off just at the waterline, that's brilliant, because that will induce leaks on the enemy ship, which obviously they'll start taking water, and if they've run out of repair points, then you can put your crew into survival mode, which will start plugging in the holes. But depending on the rate of water, if you have no repair counts left, you may not be able to pump the water out quick enough if they can't repair the leaks quick enough. So it is definitely worth going for the waterline. Yes, look at them. They've pulled. They've stopped pursuing us for a moment to actually finish off those two disconnected ships. So that's good news. That's bought us a little bit of time. Probably allow us to make the turn unhindered by them. So we're going to pop at this. Looks like a Constitution, actually. Yes, a Constitution. The way you can tell the difference between that and the Trincomalee has a figurehead on the front of the ship. The Constitution is actually a larger ship and a stronger ship all round, but they look very similar from a distance. There you go, we're getting some good shots on them, but we're not close enough to see how much damage that did. Probably not that much from this range, but you know, we are attacking a frigate, so frigates attack frigates. Okay, we're making a turn now. This could be a disaster, so we'll keep an eye. We're okay because we're in the clear, as it were, so we can make our turn without any real problems. Yep, a couple of hits there. That was a lucky aim, wasn't it? That was a lucky aim. No, I didn't really. I just put that on maximum and just guesstimated the range and fired, and we got a couple of hits on him. Not that you'd have probably noticed. Okay, so they are tearing up the two disconnected ships. There we go. Knew they'd do that. Proper pirates, aren't they? Now what we don't want to do, because we've turned the sharpest and the quickest, we are now leading the return leg. So I'm just going to be a bit of a coward and let the rest of the fleet swan by and then rejoin. I do not want to be meeting that victory as the first ship in the line. That would be suicide. We've got a couple of other ships that have cut across from the English line as well, so we are starting to intermingle. This is where it gets crazy. It's been very light work so far. It's been very sort of respectful, firing from a distance. Now is where it gets messy, especially in that turn. I'm expecting friendly fire in that turn as a Bellona. Now, this is difficult to try. Identify your ships. So that's a French ship. And what you'll find is that when you're playing player versus environment battles, you're always the English fleet. So, we've got Santisma, English Santisma right in the middle of our fleet there. What you'll find is that when you're playing on the French side, very often your teammates will start shooting at you because they see the French flag, forgetting this time they are on the French side as well. It happens a lot, and it's quite frustrating at times. So just be aware, if you can't identify the name above the ship, have a look at the flag. There you go. You can see the British ensign, or the French tricolour. There you go, that's a Constitution. We'll fast short on that. Let's just lift the range a bit. Boom, right into the hull. Unfortunately, that's just going to fire behind the ship. Didn't do that very well, but we got a couple of hits to the stern of the ship, so that's okay. Now look at that. Look at that mess behind us. But we've got a Bellona cutting across. That's a ship of the line. One of the French ones is already down. Me and Manny are leading the line with our surprises. We've got a surprise cut across there. Let's see if we are got no ammo. Come on. Okay, we've got one shot. Let's do a range shot. Well, that was pretty good. Unfortunately, we've got this Constitution which is going to cut across us, so we can't. I'm not going to risk firing across them because I'll end up taking out some of their sails or hull, and they won't be very happy with that. Okay, we've got a Bellona here trying to engage us. Let's see if we can. Fired. That was bad. Because they were sailing towards us, I didn't take that into account and ended up firing it over them. Now, one of the interesting things I have read about the historical significance of these kind of battles, there was some real unwritten rules. In some instances, ships of the line would not fire on a frigate because it was deemed unsporting, unless the frigate fired on them. So you won't find any such chivalry in this game. You'll get fired upon no matter what ship you are sailing in. So we've got a surprise, a victory, and a Constitution. Let's go up against the Constitution because that's one of our biggest challenges here, and probably one of the battles we could potentially help in. So your full broadside on that didn't really do much damage, to be honest with you. But if I can keep Manny floating by distracting the... what are you doing, Manny? So he's sailing towards me. He's jinking now. He's we've kind of broken away from the rest of the fleet, so we're kind of on a limb here. These two little surprises. So we're gonna... Yeah, we're turning. We're turning away because we've got ourselves stranded a little bit. Fortunately, I don't seem to be taking any of the fire. That seems to be all on Manny, which is good news for me. But he's still turning, so I've got to keep turning. Oh, we just had the order, reform the line! Reform the line! So we're just going to hightail it back until the fleet catches up and then switch back into the line. But yeah, we've got all sorts of different craft in there. Look at this, real mishmash. Ships turning left, right, and centre. Goodness me. We've got dead on all sides now. Where's Manny? There he is. Okay, they've stopped their pursuit of us, I think. Or Ratal hasn't. They've slowed down. They've gone to battle sails, so they're obviously conscious that if they chase us, they'll be at the forefront of our line, and they don't fancy that. Then they wait till the Victory and the other ships of the line catch up, and then they'll probably re-engage. They'll just have some pot shots at range, which is fine. Gives us a chance to regroup. Too much. Smack on. Boom. Okay, now you got to be aware that these guys who are firing are probably not watching where they're going. So let's turn to avoid crashing. Unfortunately, we've got Manny right next to us. This is where we become the meat in the sandwich. Keep turning, keep turning. And one of the other things you've got to remember, different ship speeds. Different ships will have different speeds, and the larger frigates are a lot faster than the smaller frigates for some bizarre reason. Or maybe it's because they are much better seamen than we are, and their sailing skill is far superior. Okay, we're out of range. We can't quite get them because we can't elevate the guns high enough. Okay. Let the Constitution go on that side of us. Let's just stay out wide so we don't get sandwiched between those two, because I can see those two coming together if they don't keep an eye on each other. So we'd best be out of there. We're still short. One of the things is you can see the wind is actually pulling us over, and that's what's stopping us get the elevation on our guns. We could switch to battle sails, which would draw up the lower two big sails. And it would even the ship out a little bit, which will give us more range. But obviously, there's pros and cons to that. No one's firing at us at the moment, so I think we're okay. You get a better idea of the boundary of the arena. There, we're coming up to the edge of it now. Okay, we got a Trincomalee. That's the Constitution, and there's the Trincomalee. You can see the figurehead on that one. The figurehead. It's of an Indian gentleman, because the Trincomalee was built in India. And there's actually a couple of surviving examples of the Trincomalee. I'm actually turning towards him, but he's going fast enough that I should tuck him behind him. There's still a few examples of it in the UK. One in Scotland. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa! Thor, what the hell are you doing? That's friendly fire. We've just taken a broadside from Thor, who's in Trincomalee. Being an idiot. He doesn't realise we're both French. Again, it goes back to when I said people forget they see a French flag and they open fire because he's just fired on a Manny now. What an idiot. Wake up, boy! Wake up! Smell the roses! Dear oh dear. Some people, eh? Can't pick your teammates, sadly. It happens quite often, so if he continues to fire, then I'll return fire. But there's no point. Look at all that damage he'd done to us, though. Jeez. Oh, he's firing at Manny. What is it? What a prat! What a prat! French traitorous scum. Wait, we're French. Never mind. Yeah, just double checking. He is French. What is he doing? Again, he's pretty much crippled. You can see Manny's sitting clearly lower in the water now. I'm just going to type to him. He is French, isn't he? Yeah, he is French. Just keep an eye out to see there's some red's coming towards us. Okay, he's turned away. And I just had to say the frigates are moving in to do a death-defying move. So I'm rejoining the frigates. We'll leave Thor to his own devilish deeds. If he wants a team kill, then let him. I'm sure they'll finish him off pretty quick. He'll find him. Oh, he's going up against Victory. Good luck there, matey. And we've got Constitution here. He's turning behind us, so that's okay. Look at the damage Manny's taken. Jeez. Friendly fire that was. So Thor fancies taking on a Victory, which is brave or foolish. You decide. He is going to rake the stern though, which is good tactics. He's finally figured which team he's on. Oh, there's a bit of a jam coming there, look at that. Which is the British ship in there. Spot the British ship, you see? I wouldn't want to fire into there because there's so many possibilities for disaster. But Manny, what's Manny doing? This is the English ship, this Constitution or this Trincomalee coming forward. I can't tell what it is from here. But he's up against a very heavily damaged Santisma and a Bellona. And he's trying to get away. So let's see if we can block his path and leave him to the... It's all about a Trincomalee. So it's not that heavily armoured ship. Let's give him some shots into the bow. Got one shot, the rest were pretty useless. He's pretty much finished by the looks of it. So let's just sit in front of him and let that heavily, look at that heavily damaged Santisma, finish him off. So all we have to do is block his path. Be really annoying, and they've got a Bellona coming from his stern to rake him. And that should be the end of him. So let's just sit here, block his path. He's riding low in the water anyway, so he may try a little ram on us, but if we can just try and block him for a second. There, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, the Santisma is finishing him off. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. So you don't have to necessarily play this just to get the kills. Let's just try and do some stern shots on him. It is also trying to, if you see an opportunity to help out a teammate or to cause an enemy ship to turn into the fire of a first-rate ship of the line, then it's definitely worth doing. Won't win you any friends with the enemy, but you know, you're not going to be friends with the enemy anyway, so it doesn't matter. Look at that damage on that Santisma. Wow. That's amazing. Oddly, it's going a lot quicker than we are. We are at full sail, and we're being overtaken by a Santisma, which is heavily damaged. We've got Remy over there in a frigate, which has also lost his bowsprit. Let's just bowsprit you. Let's just try and fire some shots into the rear of this fellow here. Now we're getting into the action proper. The good job is, for some reason, everyone wants to fire at that Santisma rather than me, which I'm not complaining. Let's save our shots for the frigate rather than the first rate. We've got a better chance of doing some damage to Remy. It's short. Of course, the double does not have the range of the cannonball. Let's increase our elevation. No, far too short, and that's as much as I can do. Can I sneak one out? No, sure. Okay. Whoa, what's going on here? So we've got a Bellona in front of us, and we've got some frigates dancing around it. Let's just slow down. The one thing I don't want to do is overtake. Oh my goodness, these two are getting close. These two are getting close. Ooh, oh, crash! Got two frigates going head to tail there. We are right broadside of that Santisma, an enemy Santisma. This is not a nice place to be. Let's see if we can put some shot into this Bellona. Too high. Yeah, let's open up. See, keep an eye on the graph, damage. See, we're not doing that much damage, are we? Let's just keep tracking this British frigate. And keep it out of the way. Oh, it's a French Santismo. We're okay. Hurrah! Huzzah! Oof, that's okay. The good news... Whoa. Okay, just took some hits. Fortunately, he's firing over us, which is pretty cool. Wait to reload. I think that Santismo is opening up on this frigate now. He's taking some serious punishment. There we go. He's not long for this world. Thor's still with us. Hurrah! And there is the bulk of the English heavy first-rate ships. So we'll stay reasonably clear of them. Although actually we're turning into them because we're coming to the edge of our edge of the battle arena. But we got a little block of ships there. We're taking a little bit of fire. But as long as these big... Oh god, is he firing at me? Oh god, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Wow, okay. That wasn't as bad as I feared it might be. We have got a magazine in red though. We've got 3 leaks. But we're okay. We're not taking on significant water at the moment. So let's just steer away from them. We are exposing our stern for a moment. Let's just try and sail with the wind out of their range, or at least out of their immediate vicinity, so something else takes their attention. Yeah, they've switched their attention to the rest of the fleet. Fantastic. Right, so we've got 2 frigates over there. We'll concentrate on them when we reload. All about patience, all about patience. See what Thor's going to do. He's finally attacking the right guys. Fantastic. Oh, I think that Constitution is gone. She's gone. So it's just this stern frigate surprise here. She's taking some heavy punishment as well. Okay, let's open up on her. There we go. That's more likely the damage we're doing. Yes. Okay. Let's say it on the tail of this guy here, and oh hello. Ships of the line bearing down on us. Now we need to turn because we do not want our stern exposed to that ship. We do not want our which way to turn now? Actually, that's ship of the line in front of us, so let's try and go behind it and get some protection. And we got a Bellona out there. Jeez. See, this is where a bigger ship would... Oh, here we go. The Victory's opening up. Not on me though. Oh, thank God for that. Must have been on the Santi there, which is... She's sitting a bit heavy at the rear, isn't she? Let's get those shots away before... Whoop! Oh, I may have clipped that friendly there. I apologise profusely. How are we doing? I think are we winning? Yeah, we're just about winning. I think we're doing okay. We are rewriting the history books right now. Let's just keep an eye. We seem to be... oh no, we are winning, I think. Yeah. In range. Now this little surprise, although it's a light frigate, it's a hell of an improvement from the snow and the brig which you have prior to it. It's when you start feeling you've really made it as a captain when you get this ship. I think we're coming up just short there actually. There's a couple of planks of wood flying in the air, which means we hit it just on the water level, which is perfect. Or maybe just under the water level, so she will start leaking. She already looks like she's sitting low in the water, so that's going to add to her issues with leaks. Now, one of the other things that they've introduced to the game in the last couple of weeks has been storms. So yeah, there are different weather effects in the game now. The storm is particularly horrible to try and do combat in. The seas are really rough. Aiming is all over the shop, and it's a bit of a nightmare. But it's I much prefer fighting on these beautifully calm seas. But yeah, it's definitely going to add something. Right, we are coming out of the battle, so we need to return. I think stern is pretty much a goner. We're going to have to do a turn and come back into the battle, which is never fun. We're short. But yeah, so I've used a couple of repair points now, and our hull has been repaired. We still have a few leaks. We have 3 leaks, only minor leaks, and our magazine has now gone from red to yellow. I could stick us in survival mode, cruise survival mode, which is 8 on the keypad. We're currently still in gunnery, because that just helps us reload quicker and helps our aim. Overshooting. You've always got to remember, each ship has a different firing order, but you'll always start on the left. Most cannon work your way across, then you'll see that you have your second deck, and etc. Yeah, stern is very, very low in the water now. We're just going to follow this guy, I think. We'll just skirt around, do some... we've got ball loaded, so we'll do some long-range sniping. Oh, we've got a friendly gone down. And we have a frigate wanting to take a piece of us. Okay. So Trincomalee, heavily damaged Trincomalee at that. So let's see if we can put some shots into her. She's actually exposed her weakened side to us. You can see the amount of damage it's had. Let's just keep firing into it. She's gone to battle sails, basically to try and raise her guns towards us. We can try and use a bit of speed and outmaneuver her. He's firing short anyway, it's okay. Now, one of the big tactics, if you've got a dying ship and you've got a surprise up against you, what you can see is that the surprise is considerably lower in the water. It's got a lesser side to the ship than the other ones. So you can actually sometimes, especially if you're in a bigger ship like a Trincomalee, you can normally try and dissect a surprise and smaller craft and push them to the bottom of the ocean. That's always good fun. It's well worth giving that a go. I've done that a few times. This is all about staying alive though. Staying alive and adding damage to the ships so the bigger ships can finish them off. The bigger ships win the battle. We are here purely to support those guys. Oh, he's just fired some chain through my sails. But my sails are 94%, we were okay. 212 crew still alive. Okay, now we're coming up to his good side, so yeah. Okay, we're going to take a broadside from him on this side, but the one thing I don't want to do is expose my stern. Oh, I am going to... I'm doing this turn far too late. I shouldn't be doing this. I've exposed my stern. This is just bad. This is just bad seamanship. No idea where that went. No idea. Okay, really short. That's as high as I can get it. So my stern armour has been completely shot away. You can see we look a little bit heavier towards the rear actually. But I've just put another repair count. My final repair. So that should repair some of the stern armour and also some of the starboard armour. But I don't want to turn into the wind, so I'm going to turn with the wind. Because Manu's coming back as well in his Bellona. We've got a Santismo with his sails up, parked in the middle. I guess he's probably just fighting heavy leaks and taking on water. Okay, let's keep an eye on the Bellona. Right, so I guess we'll concentrate on this Tricomalee until other targets come into view. Oh, that was pretty rubbish. That was pretty rubbish. Unfortunately, the gun smoke hid some of my bad decision there. As you can see, the field has really lightened out. Definitely thinned out. There's just the... surprisingly, we have 3 surprises on our side still alive, which is pretty amazing. Again, it's the bigger ships will not target the surprise to begin with because that Trincomalee's just sunk. Fantastic. Because it's really not worth their time and effort. You've got to pick on the biggest threat that you see. So you got some big ships to the line there. So this is now getting interesting. That's a Frenchie coming towards us, I think. Yes. So okay, I've got 2 French Bellonas with me, so that's cool. I might stick with these guys actually, because I'm just going to stick it to survival mode, because you can see on the compass in the lower left that the water level has just started to rise. So I'm going to stick it in that so they repair those leaks. Okay, we only got 1 leak now, so they're working on plugging in holes, which is great. Pop some shots into that. No, we're out of range. Move a bit higher. Yes, okay. Some shots into that Bellona. Nice. Okay, got 2 Bellonas there. Got a Santismo there, which is pretty cool. And that's a British Bellona as well. Okay, well, plenty to do still. I don't particularly want to engage full on because, as I say, we are not in the best situations to do that. Now I'm going to have to turn because we're going into the wind. Now I have got it. I put on skipper manual, and that should sometimes help. You can move the sails around. I'm no expert with it by any means, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm gonna have a play around with it, see if I can get it to work. So basically, you can use it to turn sharper, etc., which is pretty cool. Right, that's ours. That's friendly. That isn't. So we're going to line up and give supporting fire onto that Bellona. No, we're short. We were just on the edge. I thought if he was coming a bit closer we might be able to clip the water level, but doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, let's just keep an eye on... Everyone's pretty much looking a bit ropey now, aren't they? Everyone's a bit ragtag. Bellowna's looking okay though, sadly. Two Bellownas, oh goodness me. They're both too high. Okay, fire. We've got two ships there. They'll probably hit one. Wait for the smoke to clear. Yeah, there's definitely some damage going on there. Not a lot because, as I say, we haven't got the high-powered or the heavy guns to really do damage to these ships of the line. But we can cause nuisance. We can try and put leaks into them. We can try and destroy their rigging. But really, we need to keep out of the way. And because I've fired on them, you know, unwritten rules and all that, they are now allowed to engage me. Not that they wouldn't do anyway in this game. Wait for that arm. That's sitting very low in the water. I think you are doomed, sir. But if I can put a couple of shots into you, I will speed your passing. Yes. Okay, I seem to be surrounded by French, which is fantastic in this instance. We definitely seem to be winning Trafalgar, which is a bit of a turn up for the history books. Come on, you haven't got long left. Do the decent thing. Sink. Oh, he's had a shot at me, cheeky biter. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, we've got the French one gone down as well. This is an English Bellowna coming towards us. Okay. Short on him, and we are a touch exposed out here. But that Santisma looks like he's racing towards to engage, which is quite good. And the Bellowna seems to be distracted by that, which is good news. We've got two English Bellownas back there and a French frigate engaging them. Okay, maybe we need to turn back and help out our frigate buddies. Oh, 3 English ships left, but they are ships of the line. Okay, just taking stock. We're okay. Our stern is incredibly weak, more so than usual. We've got ball loaded all round, so we can do some shot from distance, and we do have the long guns on, so which will give us a little bit more aim. Here we go. This should be interesting. The good news is he won't be looking at us because he's engaging the Santisma. Wow, look at that death and destruction. And that's a French frigate who's going to pummel him as well. French, 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 British, and French, I guess. Okay, they do have a victory though. So this is not over. Okay, let's fire against the victory. This is just literally going to scratch the paintwork. Like an annoying fly to a lion rather than anything more. But, you know, it's token gestures. Token gestures Act of defiance. He looks in trouble, which is a little bit worrying. We've got some ballooners, great, and some well-skippered ballooners will take out a victory. But I'd rather have the Santisma engaging, if I'm honest. See, you can't quite tell the if that's friendly or not. I think it's not. Yes, it's got the English ensign. We're overcooking anyway. Short that time. Stick it in the middle, far away. Is that? Is it you firing? So they've got 2 ballooners and a victory left. We've got side strafe over there in his surprise. So he's doing exactly what we're doing. We're staying that distance and engaging, helping supporting the bigger ships. Pretty much all we can do. So, we've got 8 minutes left. Only 8 minutes of the game. You're probably going, wow, this has been a long video. Yeah, I know. But it's one of those things that you might as well see the whole thing, rather than me editing it heavily. You might as well pump the whole thing on there, and then you can see how the whole battle develops from my point of view. Didn't do that very well. Listen to that gun. The actual audio of the gun sort of ringing out across the land, across the sea, is absolutely fantastic. The audio in this game is awesome. Don't know if I've mentioned that, but it pretty much is now. I'm not going to get shot off before we cross the Santisma, so I'm not going to do that. We've got a balloner in front. We've got 2 ballooners. Okay, so we got a balloner and 2 surprises against 2 ballooners. This should be interesting. Looks like we're all engaging, which is interesting. I guess we have to, really. There's no one else. There's no one else left. Okay. Steel Fury, time for the heroes. Okay, well, didn't mean to do that. I'm not going to aim at my own fellow. Oh, that balloon has gone down. Was that the victory? The victory's gone down. Oh, fantastic. So it's 2 ballooners versus 2 surprises, a balloner and a struggling Santisma. Hopefully I don't take outside the strafe. Oh, sorry mate, I just put a hole in his rigging. I'll hope you forgive me. I'm going to do a sharp turn now. I'm going to expose my stern momentarily to that balloner. But hopefully he won't fire because the other balloner's in front of him, which should give me enough time to turn before that balloner gets us in his sights. Oh, he's turning the other way anyway, so that's good news. A couple of token gestures, and we'll turn back. Yeah, I think the Santisma is literally on borrowed time. She looks like she's just sitting there waiting to sink. But hopefully if she can give us some supporting fire, then oh, she is good. She's wounded, but she's still a dangerous animal if they get anywhere near her. Now let's turn again, bring the guns on. We've got a little bit of water again. We don't seem to have any leaks, but we do have a little bit of water on the old scope. So let's see if we can get some shots into Le Toucher Treville. Very French name for an English captain. There we go. There's good shots in there, and then the rest go wayward. Uh-oh, Manu, who's our balloner, is in trouble. That's not good news. We don't want me inside strife and our surprises to be up against these 2 ballooners. That would be end of battle. from Marie's. See, that was it. It looked promising earlier on that we were going to wipe this battle. But, you know, people are hanging on with damaged ships and then they're gone. Although, Le Toucher is heavily down. Oh, there you go. Wow. Did you see that? That was a great shot, whoever did that. Alright, let's just try and put some more shots into him. He's in a bad way, so hopefully we can finish him off. We concentrate on him. Right at the water level, fantastic. He's going to have some leaking issues after that. Oh, and he's putting some stern shots into that Bellona of Manu. Oh, that's not going to be very nice. Okay, and it looks like Side Strafe is putting some shots into the stern of that Bellona, which is great. Way to rearm. I'm in range. I could probably switch to double now. Oh, everyone's in a bad state now. Our Bellona, oh god, look at our Manu's Bellona. He is heavy. He's very low in the water. Boom. No, he's just going to battle sail so he can bring his guns on us. And we're coming to the edge of the arena. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's turn into him. Let's try and... hopefully Manu can get a shot into his stern and finish him off before he opens up on us. That's what he's trying to do. Oops. Camera's gone crazy. Oh, the British Bellona's sunk. There's just one Bellona against us lot, but our Bellona looks like he's out as well. Let's see if we can put some shots into the stern of this Bellona then. So it's... Santisma's still there, look! She's still there in the background, bless her. But, yeah, it's Bellona versus Bellona and two surprises. Our surprise... The French surprise looks like she's... Sorry, the French... Bellona looks like she's spent. Let's put some rear shots into that Bellona. Okay, so she's sinking now. Side strafe's coming in, fantastic. Now they'll be wasting all their shot on the other Bellona, so it'll give us frigates the chance to. Yeah, it's just that one Bellona left. Oh, come on, we can win this. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. The clock's against us. Sink, damn you, sink. I'm not going to get shot in. Yeah, I think that Santisma's crippled in the water. She's just sitting there. She can't do anything, bless her. But she's probably got 34-pound guns, so she might be able to get some shots off in support. No, a bit wide. Boom, into the stern. Right, let's open her up. Wow. Oh no, we've lost our Bellona. Yes, we have. It's just the two surprises and the stranded Santisma against this Bellona, but this Bellona looks pretty dead anyway, so go on, finish him off, Side Strafe, go on. I can't believe we're going to survive this, hopefully, in our little weak surprise frigates. That's awesome. We have! Boom! That's it! With 55 seconds of the battle remaining, the French have pulled victory. Wow, over the English fleet. Fantastic. So that was it. That was the full hour battle of Trafalgar, and we did 9,340 damage. That's not too bad. Side Strafe just above us with 10,000. So there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. A full Trafalgar battle. I'll see you next time.